back again. We did this last year. This looks even bigger in what it's going to be. How does it feel bringing back a Toronto tradition, the CNE? People say that it's the, kind of like the official end of the summer, but you know what? It's summer forever when it comes to the CNE.
Absolutely. Look, there's so much interest, 60% ahead of last year in advanced ticket sales. People want to be here.
What do you think it is that makes this place so magical?
It's the tradition. I think the people that have grown up in Toronto, their parents came here, their parents took them, their parents took them, and a lot of people have worked here as their first job. So they just keep coming back. And then for new immigrants to discover what it is we do. So, it's something for everybody.
Okay, now you said something for everybody. There's always something for everybody in here. What are some of the new things that we can look forward to? Because I've seen very large round things to some great shows that we're going to be seeing, some classic shows like the shirt that you've got on now. So many great things happening here at the CNE.
Yeah, we've got these dancing fountains on the waterfront. So, and they'll be dancing to music shooting up 100 feet in the air. But in the night is when it's going to be really special because there'll be laser lights bouncing off and making a wonderful display. So that's something people can do close to the water. And of course, there's this very large specimen in the Midway, 150-foot Ferris wheel called the Super Wheel, that you can hop into, air-conditioned cabins. You can get 6 people in, unless you go to the VIP, which has a glass floor where you can fit 4 people in and just have some fun looking at everything from above. So, lots happening.
And when we're talking about the bandshell too, the bandshell always has great performances. This year is going to be a breakthrough, something that's never happened before, and it has to do with some incredible performers that we're going to get a chance to see.
That's right. Well, we have a drag extravaganza with a big emphasis on that EX. Tainomi Banks is leading the way. We've tried to do this a couple of times and it didn't work out, but this year we finally got it together. So that's going to be something definitely new on the bandshell. So and we've got a great mix of genres on the other nights. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
And speaking of genres, classics, Pink Floyd, something that was actually held over because of the CNE.
Yeah, we looked at it and thought, what better way to celebrate one of the, if not the most influential rock band of our time. And so we wanted to keep it going. If people buy a ticket to the Pink Floyd exhibition, they get in for free to the CNE. If they're at the CNE with a regular ticket, they can just buy up and see one of the world's best exhibitions about a rock band.
And of course, where we're standing right now, there is lots of food going on, some unusual tasties.
Absolutely. When we survey the people that come to the CNE, 79% of the people that come here say they come here first and foremost for the food. And so each year, we have 107 vendors in the food building alone. They put together proposals for weird and wonderful concoctions, and that's what makes today, when you get to sample it all.
Absolutely, and of course we can't forget the Midway. It's always going to be here.
Well, like I say, 61 rides, and there's going to be lineups galore, but people line up still because they love it.
And can we add in a casino with this full list?
Indeed, and since mid-July we've been running the casino, and it's been, going well despite all of the gaming expansion in Toronto. We still have people coming down playing poker, roulette, and enjoying themselves. It's a charity casino. It helps us do what we do.
One last thing we should mention, you mentioned it earlier for our press conference, the parade, something special going on.
Well, the Warriors Day Parade, of course, we do every year. That's a 101-year tradition now. It's to celebrate and honor the people that have fought for our freedom and democracy. And in tandem with that, we put together 2 exhibitions to really address what's happening in Ukraine. One is a series of doors that actually have come from buildings that have been bombed in Ukraine, just to show the damage, destruction, but also the perseverance of the Ukrainians. The other thing we're doing, we've got white webbing that's up in the Intercare Center. We're asking people to tie white material to the webbing. It's going to eventually become white camouflage, and we're going to send that off to the Ukrainian Armed Forces. At the end of the fair, they can use it during the winter as camouflage.
Sounds incredible, my friend. Happy CNE. Cannot wait to be part of a Toronto and a Canadian, North American tradition.
Hey, thanks for the interest. Wonderful for your support.